Wipers! I'm Miss Sam.
I bet you can guess what today's theme is. Welcome to Rec at Home, brought to you by Community Recreation Division of Arlington County Parks and Recreation. Our theme this week is Under the Sea.
Fun fact!
Did you know that the ocean covers 70% of the Earth's surface? That's a lot of ocean. So, today we're going to be playing some really fun under the sea games. Our first game is called Jump the Wave. All right, let me see. Maybe some of you are surfers out there. I've never surfed myself, but today we're going on a gnarly surf ride while we cross these waves. Before we get started, there's 3 things that we want to remember while we're playing the game. 3 expectations.
Our first expectation is try your best. No matter what, even if you messed up, just try your best. Our second expectation is be safe. Make sure you have an open space to play where you're not going to hurt yourself or others. Our third expectation is be kind to others. If you're playing with others, make sure you share and take turns.
Are we ready? Okay, so all you're gonna need for this game is 2, if you have them, jump ropes. And if you don't, you can use anything in your house that are lined items. So something that makes a line. So some examples of that might be a broomstick, a mop, tape, a yardstick, anything that makes a straight line. And you're gonna need 2 of those things. They don't have to be the same, they just have to be able to be next to each other. So you are gonna get 2 things. I have jump ropes, and I'm going to set my jump ropes right next to each other. So the object of our game is to get across the wave, guys. So you start really small. You put your jump ropes out right next to each other, or your mops or brooms right next to each other. And then you're going to try to get across the wave without touching the middle, okay? So you're going to try to get across the wave without touching the middle. Once you've crossed the wave, you want to open up your wave and make it a little bit bigger so that you can challenge yourself to see if you can get across the bigger space, okay? So the whole object of the game is to try to cross the wave, whether it's small, big, or huge, right? Okay, so you're gonna set up your jump ropes very close together at first. This is our wave, our wavy wave. So set them really, really close to each other. Now, we have to jump that wave, but we're not gonna just jump the wave, because who just jumps the wave, right? So we can swim across, we can jump across, we can boogie across. So many ways to get across the wave, right? But before we start, let's practice some swim moves. Do you guys know how to swim? I just learned how to swim, but I learned 4 different strokes. So the first one is freestyle. You're gonna bring your arms around like you're swimming across. The next one is breaststroke. Bring your arms into your chest and swim, swim. Open up, open wide like a round circle. Open, circle, close. Open, circle, close. The next one is backstroke. So you're gonna swing your arms backwards. This one gets you tired. And the last one, most of you probably aren't familiar with, but it's called butterfly. So you're gonna bring your arms all the way up and around and down. So you're making like butterfly wings, up and around and down, up and around and down. So those are 4 ways that we can get across the wave. So to start our game, our lines are very close together for our wave, right? So the first time, let's try to freestyle across. Remember, freestyle is just bringing your arms over and across. I'm gonna give you a minute to try it. Let me see. Oh my gosh, you guys are even better than me. All right, so when I count to 5, we're gonna try to cross this wave. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. did you guys make it? I almost didn't make it. Oh, okay. So now we're gonna open up our wave a little bit bigger. Bring your lines just a little bit out and see if you can cross it this way. Let's try breaststroke this time. I'm gonna count to 5 and we're gonna go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did you guys make it? Ooh. It's okay if you fell in. If you fell in the wave, just cross back over and try it again. All right? Then you open up just a little bit further. And this time, we're gonna jump in, okay? Counting to 5 and we're gonna go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did you make it? Okay, great job, guys. So, you can stay here and keep going across, or you can try to challenge yourself even more and open up even further. Please make sure no matter what, you remember that you need to be safe. We have to be safe while we're doing these activities because we don't want to get hurt, okay? So try this multiple times. See how far you can go. And if you can't jump across, you can always walk across, okay? That is an option. You can always walk across if jumping is too hard. If you want, you could crawl across if you can't walk or jump across, okay? Those are also options for you. Our next game is called Cross the Ocean. So, for this game, we want to get from one island to the next island. So pick a space in your home that you can get from one area to the next. So if it's from one couch to the other couch, or one wall to another wall, you want to pick that space and make sure it's clear and open around you, okay? Then, you want to gather anything in your home that you can. You want to gather anything in your home that you can jump on or sit on. I have poly spots. You might want to use couch cushions, pillows, pillowcases, anything you can think of that you can sit on in your home or jump on, okay? So gather those items, get enough of them because you got to cross the space. Do not want to fall in the ocean. You want to make it across the island without falling in the ocean. So you start on one side. We're going to start on my island over here. Let's call this island the Big Cheese, okay? So this Big Cheese island, we're going to start here, and we're going to go over to the Strawberry Island over there, all right? I cannot fall in the ocean. I have to place my dots in a way that gets me across the ocean without falling in. You want to get across the other island, but if you can see, these things in the water are dangerous fish. And we don't want to get near those fish because they can pull us in the water. So you got to make sure you go around those fish. For those fish, you can use anything in your home as an obstacle. Shoes, you could use cups, you can use anything in your home as dangerous fish, okay? So you have your dangerous fish that you don't want to touch, you want to get across the river safely, and you're going to use your lily pads. So take your lily pads, and we're ready to start. I'm gonna put my first dot down. Don't want to jump too far. I'm gonna step right on it. I'm gonna go this way because I see some dangerous fish that we don't want to get around. I'm gonna go this way. Okay, and then, I'm surrounded by the dangerous fish. Let's see if I can get out of here. Oh my gosh. Woo, woo. Oh my gosh, the water's so wavy. All right, I'm almost there, guys. Woo. Let's see. Woo, woo. Oh my gosh, almost there. And I made it safe. All right, once you get across, you can try to go across the other way. You can try to move your islands farther apart. You can try a different route. So instead of going from your couch to your couch, maybe go from your door to your bedroom. You can try to put more dangerous fish. It'll make it a little more challenging. You can put less dangerous fish to make it a little bit less challenging. But you can do whatever you like to your ocean as long as you don't fall in it, okay? So our last game is called shipwreck. So we are gonna be taking a journey on a ship with our crew. And because we're part of a crew, we have to learn all these different commands so that we can get safely to our destination. Our first command that we're gonna learn is called salute the captain. So you're going to raise your right arm up to your forehead, touch your forehead, and then you're going to bring it down and say, aye, aye, captain. All right, we're gonna try it together one time. Ready? Bring your right arm up, touch your forehead, and aye, aye, captain. All right, now you try it without me. Great job. Our next command is swab the deck. So when the deck gets a little messy with all the stuff that comes in, because water can get in there and some sea creatures can get in there. So we want to swab that deck. So you're going to take your mop and you're going to swab the deck, swab the deck. And we're just going to go around in a circle, swab the deck, swab the deck, swab the deck. Okay? It doesn't matter which direction you're going. You can go in the other direction also. Swab the deck, swab the deck. Make sure you're saying swab the deck because you want people to know what you're doing. All right, let's try it one time together. Ready? Swab the deck, 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 swab the deck. Now you try it. Ready? Go. Swab the deck, swab the deck. Yes, oh my gosh, you guys are experts already. It's like you've been on a ship before. The next command we're gonna learn is raise the flag, because on our ship, there's a flag similar to what's on my hat is what's on the flag to let other ships know that we're pirate ships, right? So when I say raise the flag, you're gonna pull on those strings to raise up the flag. Pull, 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 right? Let's try it one time together. Raise the flag. Pull, 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 pull. You try it one time without me. Ready? Go. Excellent. And our next command is called crow's nest. So on ships, there's a tall little stand where someone can climb up and see out and see whatever's going on the ocean. See if there's another ship coming, see if there's danger in the water, anything. So when I say crow's nest, you're going to climb up there and you're going to look out. Okay? Let's try it one time together. Crow's nest. And all right, you guys try it one time without me. Great job. Our last command is sea monster, because when we are on the sea and we're sailing, there's a chance there could be sea monsters in there. And sea monsters are not like your dog at home or your cat or your hamster. They're not the nicest. So we don't want them getting in our ship. So when we see a sea monster, we're gonna take our oars that we sail with and we're gonna get them out of here. So we're gonna get out of here, get out of here, get out of here. Right? All right, let's try it together. If I say, sea monster, get out of here, get out of here, get out of here, get out of here. All right, you try it one time without me. Great job. All right, so we're gonna take all those commands and put them together for our journey. Are you guys ready to go on the journey? All right, you gotta grab your stuff. Whatever you would need to get on this journey, get it together, get on our ship. Are you ready to go? I'm ready. All right, so when I call out a command, you're gonna do that command. So you gotta listen closely to what I say, to make sure you're doing the right thing when I say it, okay? Let's do a practice round where we do all of the commands together. Ready? Salute the captain. Right arm up. Aye, aye, captain. Swab the deck. 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 Raise the flag. Raise the flag. Raise the flag. Raise the flag. Excellent. Crow's nest. Climb. And look out. Sea monster. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Oh, you guys are awesome. Excellent. All right, I'm gonna call out stuff and I'm not gonna call them out in order. So you gotta be paying attention. Don't let me fool you. Ready? Here we go. Sea monster, get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Salute the captain. Aye, aye, captain. Crow's nest. Climb. Raise the flag. Swab the deck. 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 All right, that was round one. You guys did good. I'm gonna speed it up a little bit. See if you guys can still get it. Ready? Let's go. Swab the deck. 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 Crow's nest. Sea monster! Get out of here! Get out of here! Get out of here! Raise the flag! Sea monster! Get out of here! Get out of here! Get out of here! Get out of here! Salute the captain! Aye, aye, captain! Crow's nest! Sea monster! Get out of here! Get out of here! Get out of here! Get out of here! Crow's nest! Crow's nest! Did I fool you? I hope not. I hope you guys stayed with me the whole time. Excellent. And you guys can play this over and over again. You can, if you're with someone else, you can have them call out the commands. If you're by yourself, you can call out the commands and do them yourself, or you can play as many times as you want and as much as you want, because this game is super fun. And when you reach your destination, grab a snack. You did a great job.
See you tomorrow at 11.